Welcome to African Documentaries, where we uncover the true stories that shaped our continent. Today, we journey through the life of one of Kenya's most influential and controversial leaders, Raila Amolo Odinga, a man who spent his life fighting for democracy, justice, and unity, yet never sat in the highest seat of power. Fountain pen, title card fades in. Raila Amolo Odinga, The Unfinished Dream, Early Life and Education. Raila Amolo Odinga was born on the 7th of January 1945 in Maseno, Western Kenya. His father, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, was Kenya's first vice president, a national hero and one of the founding fathers of the nation. Growing up in a politically charged home, young Raila learned early that leadership comes with sacrifice. He studied at Miranda High School, then traveled to East Germany in the 1960s, where he studied mechanical engineering at the University of Magdeburg. It was in Germany that he first experienced global politics, the Cold War, socialism, and the idea of liberation movements. Those lessons would shape his political ideology for decades to come. Return to Kenya and early career. When Raila returned to Kenya in 1970, he began as an engineer and later founded East African Spectre, a gas cylinder manufacturing company that still operates today. But business was never enough. The call of politics ran in his blood. In 1982, after a failed coup attempt against President Daniel Arap Moi, Raila was arrested and detained without trial, accused of being part of the plotters. He spent 6 long years behind bars, enduring torture and isolation. During that time, his mother passed away, but he wasn't told for 2 months. It was one of the darkest moments of his life. Fight for multi-party democracy. After his release, Raila continued to push for political freedom in a nation ruled by one party. He was arrested again, but he never stopped. In 1991, fearing for his life, he fled into exile in Norway. Yet in 1992, he returned to a new Kenya, a Kenya that had just repealed the one-party system. He joined Ford Kenya, his father's party, and later founded the National Development Party, NDP, marking his own independent path in politics. 330 to 445, Chapter 4, the 2007 election and the Prime Minister era. In 2007, Raila Odinga ran for president under the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM. The election was one of Kenya's most tense moments. When results were disputed, violence erupted across the country, leaving over 1,000 people dead and thousands displaced. Under international mediation led by Kofi Annan, a peace deal was signed in early 2008. Raila became Kenya's second prime minister, serving alongside President Mwai Kibaki in a coalition government. Despite challenges, this government oversaw major reforms, including the writing of Kenya's 2010 constitution, a landmark for democracy and devolution. Years of political battles, Raila continued to chase his dream of leading Kenya. He ran for president again in 2013, 2017, and 2022. In 2017, after another disputed election, the Supreme Court of Kenya annulled the results, the first time in African history. Yet, despite the victory in court, the repeat election again went to his rival, Uhuru Kenyatta. In 2018, the world watched a surprising moment. Raila and Uhuru shook hands, ending months of political tension. The famous handshake marked a new era of reconciliation and power sharing. Legacy and final years. In 2022, Raila ran once more under the Azimio la Umoja coalition but lost to William Ruto. He accepted the court's decision and continued as a statesman and voice for opposition. Raila's legacy lives through the 2010 constitution, his role in democratic reform, and his unwavering resilience. In October 2025, Raila Odinga passed away in India, aged 80. His death sparked nationwide mourning. Kenyans, from allies to rivals, called him a hero of democracy, a man who never gave up on his dream for a better Kenya. Raila Amolo Odinga's life was a story of courage, struggle, and sacrifice. A story that mirrors Kenya's own journey. He may not have become president, but his influence reshaped Kenya's politics forever. Thank you for watching African Documentaries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories from Africa's past and present. Outro music fades in, showing archival footage and Kenyan flag waving in the sunset.